see the I don't see the different translation, but that's okay. For those of you that are here, welcome everyone. I know people are still joining. I'm excited that you're here. We did a presentation an hour ago for Europe and Africa, and I want to spend some time with you to talk about what's going on in your business. Like obviously, all of you have become ambassadors. Some of you are newer. It's hard for me to see because all your cameras are off, but I see some pictures and a lot of names, and some of you I know, some of you we haven't met yet. And oh, great, you're turning cameras on. Perfect. Hi, everybody. And I'm better with faces like this because some of us we've met and some of us we have not met yet. But hopefully, you guys have a notepad and pen, and we can go through the information together. Jared, man, he's always on. Like everywhere you go, Jared's on. If you guys don't know Jared, he'll be coming to one of the European Africa trainings in the near future. I promise you that. I'm really excited for his growth and development of his business, and he's become a dear friend of mine. And Jared, you look sharp, brother. You look great. So just so everybody knows, we've got Janet. Nice to see you. We've got people from everywhere. I know Helen can't turn on her camera, but I'm so proud of you, Helen. You know what she's done in the last couple months, finishing up 50 square, like amazing. And I know normally you guys do recognition on here. That will be done at the next training that Efrosini and your leaders do. Tonight, I'm just going to spend some time with all of you on some of the details of building this business and what you can do. And like I said, I hope you have a notepad and pen so you can take down notes. I know what Changi asked me for. And as I was talking with the other leaders, they said, Muzafer, listen, we know what it's going to take for that training. And we would love if these are some of the other areas and topics that you could cover right now. And I said, no problem. I said, I'm happy to do so. I want to help all of you in the best way possible. So let's talk for a few moments. Is there somebody that can allow me to share my screen? Would be great. If you can make me a co-host or something of that sort, would be fantastic. Perfect. Thank you. And so start sharing screen will stop other participants' computer sound share too. Yes. All right. So here we go. Let me go to here just so we can all talk and spend some time together. What's happening right now is people are still learning Viago. Some people have worked with us in a different company before, but I want you to understand that Viago itself was pre-launched in July of 2024, launched in the end of October of 2024. Today is January 2025. This is what you call new company. Some people have said, I've been working here for 2 years, 3 years. Impossible. We've been in a community. We were in a different company together. It's no problem. But the fact is Viago's a new company. I'm going back to my list of people that I showed Viago to. I mean, excuse me, to a different company to. I'm showing Viago to the list of people. One of the things that I'm saying, I messaged a friend of mine and I said to them, by the way, can you mute people? That'd be great. Thank you. I said to them, I said, listen, I said, I my last company is no longer around in this space. I would say something along the lines of the company I was with, we closed that company down. We launched something new. And I'm not here to get into conversations of why or what happened with my last company. I'm not. I'm here to get into a conversation of let me show you what I'm doing, where I'm headed, and what's going on. Just so all of you know. So I'm going back to my old list is what I'm going back to show a new company. And some people are going to go, well, there's some similarities. That's okay. There's similarities in the iPhone 12 and the iPhone 14, whatever it is. Like there's similarities, but there's new. There is new, there's enhancement, there's growth, there's development. And the key thing is in this transition. Now, if you're brand new and you haven't done anything, then everything is new. Some of you have been in a different network marketing company. This is new. The key right now in how you're going to build this, because what everybody is trying to learn is how to build. How to build. Because everybody has some sort of goal, right? You've got a bronze ambassador, which means you have 5 people on your left team and 5 people on your right team. We've helped several people finish bronze in Europe and Africa recently. I'm not including the US numbers or South America numbers or Asia numbers. This call is mainly, everyone's welcome, but it's mainly for Europe and Africa, right? I know in Africa, we have the $250 package. In Europe, you've got the $450 like the US does, right? So this is the membership to get started. And then every month, the membership is $99, right? So what I'm saying is that when people finish 5-5, and then they get promoted when they get to 10-10. Then they get promoted when they get to 25-25, which is a gold agent. Now I'm going to use US dollars, which is 50 a month, 200 a month, 500 a month. And then you've got sapphire. Sorry, I was thinking of other things that I was going to show you guys, which is 1,000 a month. Then we've got emerald, which is 100, which is 2,000 a month. Then we've got, and the funny thing is, some of you aren't writing down what I'm writing down, but what's crazy is that I always write it down. And the reason why I rewrite this and rewrite this and rewrite this is because it helps me teach it. After emerald, ladies and gentlemen, we've got diamond. I can't even tell you how many times I have written this down. I'm going to show you guys something in a second. Then we've got blue diamond, 500, 500, which is 10,000. All of this is per month. And then we've got red diamond, which is 20,000. And then we've got purple diamond, which is 36,000. And then we've got black diamond, which is 85,000. Okay, now let me explain something. Whatever your goal is, your goal could be sapphire, which is 50-50, short-term goal. It could be emerald, it could be diamond. Long-term goals, I think, are here a year from now, 2 years from now, 3 years from now. Like whatever your goal is, the way that you're going to achieve any and all of this is, and I'm keeping this really simple today, is people who bring people. People who bring people. This is what's going to build this business for you. So the key right now is the first people. The first people, that's the ones that you bring. And the only way they're going to bring people is if they're excited and we teach them how to do this. Then we have to help them get results, and they're going to bring more people. What happens is people see the information and they get excited. Then they join and they're even more excited. Now, what you do with them afterwards is the most important part of your business, ladies and gentlemen. Like, you have to teach and train people how to do this. What's great is we have Zoom trainings that we do every week. You have great leaders that are helping you on a weekly basis. And then we've got live and in-person trainings that we do. Before I go into comp plan, I really want to spend a quick moment on this training. It's so important for your side of the world. The one that we are promoting heavily is Dubai. Do we have the United States? Yes. Should all of you have a team in the United States? Yes. You should. Like, you really should. I want you to understand, every presentation you do, you should be asking people, who do you know in Europe, Africa, and the United States? Who do you know in Europe, Africa, and the United States? I would ask that in every presentation that I do with every person. And that this way, if you are getting people to the training in the United States, it's happening in Dallas, Texas. However, for majority of the people on, yours is in Dubai, right? Which is happening in March. Now, we have an escape, which is happening before leading into the training. We're having an escape that's leading into the training. So some people are going here and then they're staying for the training. And that's fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. But I want to help you understand, how many people will you have at this training is what's going to determine your success in 2025. Is going to be dependent on the number of people you have at this training. It's funny. My mentor just signed up in Viago. She signed up at the beginning of November, and unfortunately, her husband had double pneumonia right away. So she was taking care of him. She really started working right before Christmas. And so for the last couple of weeks, she's actually been working. And what she did was she bought 20 tickets for Dallas. And her goal is to get 20 people to Dallas. This is her. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm telling you what she does. And she does it at every training. Because she said she's always taught me. Like, when I started network marketing, it was 1995. She was already earning 300,000 US dollars per month back then. She used to be a preschool teacher. She was never in sales, never built teams. She was a preschool teacher making $6.50 per hour. Somebody introduced her network marketing and she fell in love with the concept, because as a teacher, if she worked, she made money. If she didn't work, she didn't make money. She loved the ability to build a team. Her first year, she made $258,000. Why? Because she built a team and she got them trained. And she's the one who taught me that, Muzafer, there's a magic to the number 100. There's a magic to this number. When you have 100 people on a Zoom in your team, when you have 100 people at a training that's live in your team, the magic that happens from that moment forward, oh my gosh, this thing grows like you wouldn't even believe. Like, you wouldn't even believe. It multiplies. There's a magic in this number of 100. So what she did is she's trying to get 20 to her first training. And she's like, as long as I get 10, I'm okay. Because the numbers go 1 to 10 to 50 to 100. 1 to 10 to 50 to 100. That's the magic, ladies and gentlemen. So I want you to understand that as we're looking at this, let's go back to where I was starting, right? What I was telling all of you is that Viago is a new company. It's not an old company. It's not a 3 years old. It's a built from new, it's a new company. Our community, some of us have been together before. But what I did is, because I've been building teams before, I have gone to my old list to tell them about my new company. I've gone to my old list to tell them about my new company. And I have done this with more excitement than ever before. And some of you are now, when Changi called me, it was because I was at a training for Europe and Africa, and I taught how to talk to people you don't know. But that was quite a while ago. I taught how to talk to people you don't know. And he said, Muzafer, we took that script and we did it, and it worked. And we want it to be even better. We want to learn the next steps of that. And I said, great. I said, however, right now, what we need the focus to be is talk to people you do know. Talk to people that you've talked to 6 months ago, 1 year ago, for some of you that have been building teams for more than 1 year. Some of us need to go back. It's what I did. So my friend that I talked to about my last company twice that did not sign up is signing up in Viago right now. Again, everybody is different. But there are many people that are falling in love with the simplicity of this membership. The membership, the membership, the membership, the membership, the membership. Like, they're falling in love with the simplicity of it. And it's only the beginning of the membership. We're going to make this membership better and better and better for Europe and Africa and Asia and South America. Right now, it's growing faster in the US, the benefits of the membership, but the membership benefits are going to grow all over the world. Guys, it's only the beginning. Pre-launch was in July. Pre-launch was in October. Now is January. So how do we build? Well, people are going to bring people, and the best trained team wins. There's a magic in the number 100. There is. When you get 100 people on a Zoom, when you get 100 people at training, the multiplication that happens is absolutely amazing. It just is. But the key right now is for Dubai. For Dubai, I don't know too many people that will have 100 people on their team at Dubai, and it's okay. Remember, we're at the beginning. What you need to do is you start with your registration, which is 1. Then we want to get all of you to 10. Now, there's enough time. There's enough time to help everybody on this Zoom get 10 people to Dubai. If we were talking about the US training, which is happening next weekend, I would not be telling you there's enough time for you, if you are new, to get 20 people to the training in Dallas, unless you have built something like this before and you have a team like Sherry, my mentor, that got started, and that's her focus. She bought 20 tickets. She bought 20 herself, and she's at Muzafer. I just went to the Las Vegas launch in October. She goes, and you invested in me. Now, I'm not telling you to buy tickets and give them away. I did. I bought her ticket. I bought her husband's ticket. She was worth the investment to me. Some people, you are going to buy the ticket and get them there. That's up to you. It's your business. Some people are going to buy their own tickets. But look what happened. I bought hers and her husband's. She bought 20 tickets and she's got people coming. Remember that it's her business. What she's trying to do is get people for 2 days to see the community. She knows that if she gets people in this system for 2 days, she's like, Muzafer, if I just get people around this for 2 days, I know what's going to happen. And so her focus is 20 in Dallas. And then the next US training, her focus is 100. Now, that's a big jump. I'm telling you that you go from yourself, which is 1, to 10. All of you can register, and then we want to get to 10. From 10, we want to help you get to 50. So this training, we want all of you to have 10. The next training, we want you to have 50. Again, these are markers. These are goals that we want to help you reach so we can help you really grow your business on the back end. So let's talk compensation, right? Because this is something that everybody is still learning and understanding. And I'm going to explain something to all of you that's going to make you go, wow. And I'm going to use the US dollars just because it's simpler. And I know in the presentation I did for you an hour ago, the presentation, and that was given to me by your European and African leaders, everything was in US dollars. So I hope you don't mind that I talk about this compensation in US dollars. So I'm going to use the 450 membership package as the example, right? And I want you to understand that there's 2 parts to our compensation plan. There's 2 parts. There's the front and there's the back. The back end of the compensation is the membership, which is $99. You're about to see how rich this compensation plan really is. You're about to see how amazing this thing pays right now. Normally in a company, I want all of you to know that when it comes to compensation plans, like how a traditional business works, is there's 4 pieces to the puzzle. And you can take any company in our industry of network marketing. There's a percentage of the dollar. So I'm using a dollar. There's a percentage that goes towards your product or service. In our situation, the main focus is the membership, the service. There's a percentage that goes towards the team/community. There's a percentage that goes towards the operation, employees, offices, all of that stuff. And there's a percentage that is profit. This is how a dollar is normally split up in these 4 categories. Now, what you might be thinking is, does it go 25, 25, 25, 25? No. Normally, you want this to be somewhere between 40 and 50%. So that leaves the other 50% for these 3 categories. I'm going to show you how amazing this is. When somebody joins for 450, you have to take out 99 to put towards the back end commission. So just call it 100. So you now have 350 left to give commissions on. And how it normally works in commissions is this. So if you're taking 350 and you're going, let's give 40 to 50% to the people, use the rest of the money to make the service great, increase the operation, and the company gets a little bit of profit. So even if it was 50-50, that would be 175, 175. That's if it was 50-50. Watch this. Look at what our family did, our company. Watch. The first way we get paid, which is a direct bonus, when you introduce somebody and they do the 450, remember 99 is moved to the back to pay for the membership. I just showed this on the other piece of paper. Do y'all see how many times I write this down? It's crazy, right? 5, 10, 25, 25, 50, 50, 100, 100, 250. Like I write this down so many times throughout the day, throughout the week. And this is used to pay out this right here, 50, 200, 500, 1,000, 2,000, 5,000, 10,000, 20,000, 36,000, 85,000. Now, understand that these first three ranks you can achieve through spillover. That means that if you're upline, if you're in a lucky situation, and sometimes it is luck, where you have people from above you that are going into your team, that's what spillover is called. And that's fantastic, right? If not, if you don't have it, then create it for your team. If you don't have it from someone above you, don't get upset. I didn't have it my whole career, like my whole career. This is the first time in my life somebody above me, Jesse, is putting somebody in my team. Just, it's never happened to me before, ever, 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 right? But anyways, the point is that I built this on my own. And when you introduce somebody, you earn $100 direct bonus. So if we're looking at 175 and we do company, and we do 175 and we do for the team, that means that you have to minus 100 immediately because it goes to the person that brought somebody. That leaves $75 left. If you are a Helen who just finished Sapphire, so moving forward, Helen, right? I think Helen, I don't know if you finished in December or if you finished in January. Let's say she finished in January. Then in February, Helen's gonna earn. So every
It's
time
December.
you finish in December, amazing. So this month, so this is Helen. So this month, when she introduces, let's say she introduced Lydia, for example. I'm just using examples. I'm reading off. I like using people as examples that have their cameras on, by the way. That's who I use. Normally, you will see me use examples that way. But let's say Helen introduced Lydia, right? And Lydia goes and has 5 people in her home. And Helen goes and does the presentation. And all 5 of these people sign up. So you got to remember this concept. Let's say they all do the 450. 100 goes towards the back to pay the squared bonus. And 175, so 100 is going towards Lydia on every one of these signups. So 5 signups, 100, 100, 100, 100, 100 are all going to Lydia. But Helen is a Sapphire. So we're paying her 50, 50, 50, 50, and 50. So there's another $50 bonus from immediate direct signups that are going up to the Sapphire. It's called a Sapphire bonus. So you have to minus 50 from here. So that leaves 25. And then what we decided to do is we decided to take more money away from the company to pay to the field so we could make the compensation plan even richer. Because the first way we get paid is this. The second way we get paid is this, which is residual. The third way we get paid, ladies and gentlemen, is the binary, is the team commissions. So what people want is money now. That is our weekly pay, which is money now. The residual is monthly. That's the back end where everybody's staying on the membership. Right? That's the back end where everybody's staying on the membership. The weekly money, the money that's going to pay you today is going to come from direct signups. If you're a Sapphire or above, you're going to receive the Sapphire bonus. We have the binary cycles, which I'm about to show you, which is weekly. And we have check match, which is weekly, which I'm about to show you. So let's look at what is going to make you money now. Our weeks start on Tuesday, US time. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Monday, 12, like at night, like AM, not Sunday night, but Monday when it hits 12, so technically like 11:59 is when our week ends, Arizona time. This is the week's work. So I'm going to let you know that right now it's Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So right now it is Sunday in Europe, it's Sunday in the US. So whatever we do today and tomorrow, that will bring you direct bonus, Sapphire, binary, and check match. And this will pay you on January 24th. The work that you do until Monday night. And then starting, so today is what? Today's the 12th. And Monday is the 13th. And then what you do starting Tuesday, the 14th, till that Monday, this money will go to you on January 31st. That's how the weekly commissions pay. Now, we have some promotions that are happening that I'm going to talk about in a second, but let me show you binary cycles and check match. And then I'm going to show you how to build and increase your numbers. But binary cycles is this right here is you. On a 450 membership, and I'm using the 450, you get 2 points towards your binary cycles. Your binary cycle. When you get 5 and 5 points, and this is different than the back end, 2 points for every pack. When you get 5 and 5, that equals a $50 cycle commission of USD. Right now, we're doing a promotion and we've doubled it to 100 USD for a cycle. So now look at this. If this right here is you, and you have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That means it's 2 points, 2 points, 2 points. If they all do this membership right here. 2 points, 2 points, 2 points. So the total is 6 points and 6 points. So the computer system goes, is there 5 and 5? Yes. Okay, let's subtract 5. Let's subtract 5. And we will give the $100 to you. What does that leave? 1 point and 1 point. And then what we will do is we will move these points to your next week. So every week, when the week ends, Monday night, we look at all the points in your binary team that have come from new signups or product purchases. And we add up all of those points and we look and say, okay, how many do they have left? How many do they have right? So let's say I'm just going to do random numbers. Let's say you have 55 points on the left and you have 80 points on the right. What the computer would do is go, how many 5s do they have? So you go to the one that's smaller and you divide this by 5, and that would be 11. So there's 11 of them. So 11 times 5 is 55. So we would minus 55 points here, minus 55 points here, because there's obviously 55. This is 0. This right here is 25 points remaining. And we would take this 11, multiply it by $100. And that would be your cycle bonus for the week. So the key is, how do I get to these points, Muzafer? Because I want this money every week. This should be the key. Now I'm going to show you how simple it is to make $900 to $1,000 a week if you're a sapphire. See, if you're a sapphire, to make $900 to $1,000 a week, when you're a sapphire and you have 50 people left and 50 people right, that's people. If you, as a sapphire, are going and doing presentations, and I'm just going to count the left team as your smaller team. Let's say this one has 60, 70, 80, I don't know, whatever it has. On your lesser team, if you just got 10 new signups on your team, that means that out of these 50 people, 10 of them brought one. I don't know, like I'm keeping it really minimal. Do you understand that you would get 2 points for every new sign up? Remember, 2 points, 2 points, because a membership is $450. So 10 times 2 is 20 points. 20 points in your smaller team divided by 5 points, because it's 5, 5 equals 4 cycles. Can I say something? You don't have to know this like me to earn money in our company. Like I'm showing you guys because we're doing a training. You don't have to know this. If all you do is close your eyes and bring people and have someone do the presentation, if you just become like a bringing people person, like if this is all you do, this is going to work itself out. I promise you. But I'm showing those of you that want to know how your business works. 4 cycles times $100 for each cycle is 400. And you're like, well, Muzafer, how is that $900? Well, if you're a sapphire and you had 10 new signups and there's no sapphire in your business, that means you're also earning the sapphire bonus of $50, which is $500. So you're making $900 for only 10 signups in your team every week. Every week. every week you're making almost $1,000 if you're a sapphire or higher, with 10 new signups in your lesser team, ladies and gentlemen. Like, to me, there's just nothing more lucrative out there. I'm just telling you. Like, it's absolutely fantastic. But going back to this is not including the sapphire bonus. This is not including the sapphire bonus. So I'm trying to show you how you increase your cycles. And this is how you earn 900 total between sapphire bonus and 4. There's only 4 cycles. If you had 11 cycles plus your sapphire bonus, amazing, amazing, amazing. But the point is, every week there should be new people going into your business. It doesn't mean that you have to personally bring them. Listen, there's very few Gabors out there who's, in my opinion, one of the unique people that will always recruit new. I don't know how he does it. He's really good, man. Like, always new signups. Like, this compensation plan was literally like, if I was a Gabor, I'd be jumping up and down, because not everybody can bring new people like Gabor. I'm telling you, I haven't seen very few people like in my career that are that consistent. Even me, I'm really good at developing people, and I spend most of my time with the people that I have and making them better and helping them grow. And so the sapphire bonus is awesome for me, but when you can have both while you're building your back end residual, ladies and gentlemen, there's so much money in this weekly compensation plan that we had to take away from our company's portion to give to the field. Because if you just do the math, you're going, oh my God, how are they paying all this with $25 left? Because 100's going to the new sign up, 50's going to the sapphire. They still have binary and check match money. And check match money, ladies and gentlemen, is you match these cycle checks. So whether it's 400 from cycles or 1,100 from cycles, you match the people's cycle money. And where do you start earning check match? At Sapphire. That's where check match opens up. So I have to get to 50-50 before I open up check match? Yes. I have to get to 50-50 before I get the sapphire bonus? Yes. So there's 2 bonuses that really start at sapphire. There's so much money that starts at sapphire and above. But I want you to make no mistake. There's a lot of money for a bronze, a silver, and a gold, because we pay $100 up front. We pay a back-end compensation plan that allows for spillover to count for you. So this compensation plan is so incredible. What you have to do right now is focus on your build. And the build is to make a new list with new and old people. Who cares if they said no to something you did before? That's not this. Now, I'm telling you that the people that are creating the most results right now are presenting more than anyone. And what they're doing is they're presenting a new company, and they're telling everybody it's new. We're only months old. And that means that there's going to be hiccups, challenges. It's okay. It's a new baby. A new baby sometimes vomits. You have to clean it up. If any of you have children, there's not a child that I know that has not vomited, no matter how pretty the child is. And they poop. And you have to clean up the poop. That means that everybody wants a baby that's cute and cuddly and fun to play with, and that does no wrong, doesn't cry, doesn't vomit, doesn't poop. Good luck. There's not a baby I know out there, unless it's a plastic baby, right? Like a doll. But like my beautiful girls, as amazing as they are, they cried, they pooped, and they vomited. And I had to clean it up. And as they got older, they stopped vomiting. And as they got older, they cleaned up their own poop. I know that's a very graphic description for everybody. I wonder how it's translating into other languages. That's the funny part, right? Like some of these analogies, I wonder how they translate. But just so you guys know, is we're in our new situation. And the great thing is you have parents that are cleaning up any vomit, they're cleaning up any poop, and they're stopping the baby from crying. So we can play and have fun all day long. That's the purpose of this new baby, is to play and have fun. That's all we all want to do. That's all we want to do. Now, when Changi called me and wanted the cold recruiting training, I promise I will do one in the future. What I need all of you to do is focus on the build, which is the new list to setting appointments. This is where everybody needs to practice, is setting appointments. This right here. This is the part that's the number one fear, is calling or texting people. This is the number one fear. This is where people stop doing the business and they organize their desk instead of calling people. And they reorganize and they make a new list and they call their upline and they watch videos instead of calling people. Because it's the number one fear, the setting appointments. This is the part that your fear will become less and less the more you practice. But what I don't want you to do is be a great practicer. I want you to call people, ladies and gentlemen. Call people. The only way you're going to create success is by hearing no. The only way you're going to create success is by hearing no. You have to hear the word no. You have to hear someone tell you it's not going to work. You have to hear someone quit. You have to hear, like, it's part of any business. Let's go back to the baby. The only way the baby is going to grow is if it falls, if it gets hurt. That's the only way it's going to learn. It's the only way that it's going to grow. It's going to go through growing pains. The same for you. You have got to be willing to hear the word no. I really believe that when you look at, for example, I know Anna in Italy is doing absolutely amazing. And her team is growing. Anna doesn't care if someone says no to her. Annabelle, she doesn't care. That's the point. Is you have to sit back and understand. Now, I know that's easier said for some people than others. I know some people are like, yeah, Muzafer, but I'm not Anna, or I'm not Efrosini, or I'm not Gabor, or I'm not Helen, or I'm not, you're right, you're not. I'm not Ioana, or I'm not, any of these people. Absolutely correct. And I'm not trying to say for you to be any of them. What I'm trying to tell you is this, is you have to be the best you, right? So what we want to do is help you build this business, help you build it. So when you make a new list and you start setting appointments, there are presentations that are happening. We have Zoom presentations that are one-on-one. We have Zoom presentations that are groups. And then we have bigger Zoom presentations. Then there is videos. Then there is live presentations. Like on Tuesday, I'm doing a live presentation in somebody's home. Monday night, I'm doing a live, bigger presentation on Zoom. There's recorded Zooms. There's recorded videos. We have so many. There's a PowerPoint presentation if you want to present. Presenting, ladies and gentlemen, if you are part-time, you should be doing 4 to 5 a week. If you are full-time, you should be doing 3 to 5 a day. Not personal, but when you at the beginning, it's personal, like at the beginning, but that's for a full-time person. Most people start part-time. 4 to 5 a week is pretty safe for part-time. Like it really is safe. Full-time, 3 to 5 a day between you and your team. This is what that's now obviously someone full-time is not trying to go 5-5. Someone full-time is trying to be down here. That means they're going to present. If you're part-time, it's great. 4 to 5 a week. Our goal is to help get you people to the Dubai training. That's our goal, ladies and gentlemen. I told you this compensation plan is amazing, but I want all of you to have a good check on January 24th. That means that whatever you do tonight, Sunday, and Monday, which is the 12th and the 13th of January, you will get payment for that January 24th. The last thing that I'm going to show you, is our promotions. So you understand how to do the promotions, right? So the promotion, ladies and gentlemen, is this. Let me show you this right here. Share my screen. Okay, this is January. Okay. The first is our triple play, which I'll talk about how you can get in there. The second, double cycles, which I've already showed you. And the third is the January Mad Cash Dash. I have to say it like that. I don't know why. Mad Cash Dash. Like it's like, it just sounds crazy. I don't know how that translates. I'm sorry. Mad. It's not really angry if you're trying to, it's kind of like Mad Cash Dash is like, it's kind of like saying a lot of money fast. This is just I don't know. We in the U.S. are mad, are crazy, but that's what this is. So I'm going to explain this. The triple play is this, right? So these are points, but these are different points than your residual points. These are different points than the cycle points. Like these are different. So I'm going to explain what those are, just so all of you understand, right? So all of you understand how this works. Let's go back to the Mad Cash Dash. Let's go back to that. So let's go to where I was showing you how we get paid. I've got all these pieces of paper here. Let me go to this one. I wish you guys could see my desk. Like my desk is filled. Can you guys still see my screen? I have 3 piles. Let me show you this. It tells you what I do on a day-to-day. I have 3 piles of these pieces of paper that I'm showing. 3 piles sitting on my desk. Like, and then I rip them up and throw them away. And I still end up with 3 piles every day because of all the presentations. Anyways, let me go back to this because I've only got 2 minutes left. Okay. So the Mad Cash Dash is, remember, what you do. So what we're doing this week is going to pay January 24th. What you do from the 14th to the following Monday, we're going to pay on January 31st. The Mad Cash Dash, what we're saying is, and this is going to confuse some of you, so please don't let it. So say stop, don't be confused. Whatever you did from last Friday to this upcoming Thursday, I know it's different. But last Friday to this upcoming Thursday, is the 16th. Now, I know the way that I showed you that whatever you do here should be going into January 31st, except for the Mad Cash Dash. If you personally enroll 3, 1, 2, 3, if you personally enroll 3, $300. If it's done before Monday night, your $300 will go into your January 24th commissions. If it's done before Monday night. But we're going to give you an extra $100 on Friday the 17th. So 300 will go here, 100 will go here. This is the Mad Cash Dash bonus. So for 3 signups, you get an extra $100 extra. So if you did 6, you get 200. If you did 9, you get 300 personals. So we're going to pay that right away on this Friday. So the 300 will go on the 24th. The extra 100 will go here. If you do it from Tuesday until Thursday, because you have all the way up until Thursday the 16th. So if you do it after our new week begins, then you're, in this example, if you did 3 signups here, let's say from Tuesday to Thursday, if you did 3, then this money will go, the 300 will go on January 31st, and the $100 will go here. If you did 6, the 600 will go on the 31st, and the 200 will be paid this Friday. That's the Mad Cash Dash. Okay? That's that. Last thing that I'm going to show you, and I appreciate everybody staying on as long as you guys have. You guys are great. Hopefully this has helped you. But the last thing that I'm going to show you is our triple play. So for the, and I'm only showing for the 450, you will receive 1 point towards the contest. Now, number 1, whoever has the most points, will earn $3,000 US. If you have more than 20 points, we will double this to $6,000 US, but it's paid in 2 payments. And if you have more than 30 points for the month of January, we will pay $9,000 US, and it's paid in 3 payments. But I want you to really understand what this could mean. 30 signups would be an extra $3,000, plus the $9,000 is $12,000, plus the 30 people. If you split them, if it was somebody new and they had 15 people and 15 people, and you got 2 points per pack into the binary, that would be 30 and 30. Divided by 5, that would be 6 cycles. It would be another $600. If all 30 of those go into your, if all 30 of those go into your, can you mute RP, please? Whoever's a host with me. Okay, I got it. Don't worry. I'm almost done. I know you're excited. If you have 30 that go into your lesser leg, this would be 60. That would be 12 cycles. that would be $1,200. If you're a sapphire and you sign up 30 people, instead of making 3,000, you're making 4,500 plus the 9,000 plus the cycle money. There's a lot of money for people that win the contest. Now, it's not just first place. Second place is 1,500. Third place is 750. Fourth place is 750. Now, if second place does more than 20 points, think about this. We double. And if they were second place, that means first place did a lot more than that. But understand there's a lot of money in the contest for first place all the way through 10th place. So all of you have a fair chance. Okay. I know we went through a lot. I hope I didn't make your life more confusing. I hope I kept it simple for you to understand. The biggest thing I want you to have is confidence in where Viago is headed. Confidence in I can make a lot of money every week by doing what I'm supposed to do. Confidence that if I do the work weekly, I will get paid and I will build my back end residual. Confidence that when I go sapphire, I get a big increase in paycheck, but I have to do the work. Confidence in when our baby vomits, we will clean it up, and when it poops, we will change the diaper. Confidence in we will always have trainings to help you. Confidence in we will always add more trips, and we're going to increase the membership because it's only the beginning. It's only the beginning. Europe, Africa, I appreciate you. I love you. I can't wait to see you. It's one of my favorite places to go train is when I go train and see my African and European family. It's one of my favorite things to do. You guys are going to be in great hands. I'm actually going to miss you tremendously. I have this FOMO, this fear of missing out. I wish I was going to be there with you, but you will have my business partners, Jesse McPherson, who is amazing, Eric Grisbowski, who's amazing. You guys will have a phenomenal training in Dubai. And I give you my word, I will meet you at the next one after Dubai. Okay? So get everybody you know. Your goal is 10. All of you should have 10 people in Dubai. We still have 2.5 months. There's enough time to help you get it done. So if there's any questions you have, please go to your leaders and say, Muzafer. And by the way, this is recorded. You can watch it again. If there are things that you missed, you can rewind it, forward it, hear it again. When you hear this a second time, a third time, a fourth time, I promise it'll help you. So my family, I love you. Have a great weekend. If you have anybody in the U.S. coming to Dallas, please have them come say hello to me and tell them, hey, Muzafer, they're, tell me who they're like. I want them to tell me that they're working with you, right? I know most of you. I don't know all of you yet. But I can't wait to meet some of you. I can't wait to see all of you, but I can't wait to meet some of you. Anyways, have a great rest of your day. Take care for now, and God bless.